Hello folks, NI Detectant back again with another video. Was out on the same field as the last video, and this is what came up. After digging a lot of trash, this came up. One of the better finds, but still not great. Yep, a coin, and it looks very like a blankety blank halfpenny. Nothing on it. As you can see, very crusty. Next up, some sort of mechanism of a lock. I'm getting a lot of hardware in this field, so there must have been a house here at one time, many years ago. So, a lock. Next up, looking like lead, and it is lead. It's a lead washer, a lead roof washer, I think they use them mostly for. Next up, a soil ball. I have about 3 soil balls in this video. For some reason they ended up in a ball. And this one, now that looks like a hammered. You must agree that looks like a hammered with the writing on it. But unfortunately it wasn't. Now I lost that button. I don't know what I've done with it. It must have fell in my bag somewhere. Must have lost it, but I'll probably come across it. I would have liked to have read that writing that's on the back of it. Is it the back or the front of it? The back of it. So a button, a scary button that looked like a hammered. Next up, a curly handly thing. There's the only way I can describe that. Dear knows what it's of. Next up, now I was thinking when I found this, I was thinking if this is a coin, it's the biggest coin I've ever found. But as I cleaned the dirt away, I noticed it was an oval shape. So here's what it is. There you are, a keyhole cover, and I would love to have the key that went into that. I'm sure it's some size. Be a nice big key. So with a bit of luck I might find it at a later stage. Next up, another soil ball. I think there's one more soil ball to come. And if I would bring my hand down a wee bit, you might be able to see it. The camera does drift away when you're using it. Sometimes you're looking at the find and the camera drifts away off the subject. Yep, a coin. This time a modern 1 pence, 1 penny. Next up, you can see it down, that's the imprint at the top, and you can see in there we got another coin, it looks like. Yep, a coin. And it looks like another halfpenny. Another blankety blank, well crusted up. No detail whatsoever on it. Next up, what looks like the pewter handle of a spoon or a fork, some sort of cutlery. So you do find metal detecting, you do find a lot of pewter cutlery, spoons, forks, knives, stuff like that. Next up, now this really does look like a hammered. It looks like a cross in the middle, and you can see writing coming out from the soil round the sides of it. Now that gave me a sweat. I thought for sure I'd found a hammered coin, but it turns out to be a blinking 4-hole button. Now if you look at that writing round the side of it, you must admit that looks like the writing on a hammered coin. But anyway, on to the next, and we'll have, believe it or not, what looks like another halfpenny, and again crusty. So there must have been a lot of fertilizer sprayed on these fields to make them coins so crusted up. Another soil ball, smaller one this time. And what we have here is, that is a watch winder for an old pocket watch. I have found a few of them. Believe it or not, I lost that as well. It must have dropped into my bag somewhere too. So I did do a wee bit of a roundup at the end, and that's not in it, and the button with the writing on it's not in it, but I'll probably come across it. There's another soil ball, so I think that's the 4th one. And you can see something in here, and not too hard to tell what that is. A very small button, plain button. Right, well that seems to be it. This is the wee roundup I done. That's one of the halfpennies. That's another one. And that's the 3rd one. Absolutely nothing on them. That's the 1 pence, the modern 1 pence. That's the twisty handly thing. The pewter handle. Plain button. Was that the button with the writing on it? I didn't get seeing it there. I'll have a look. Maybe that's the button I'm looking for. That's the keyhole cover minus the key. So there we go. And that's the little hammered look-alike button that I found. I can't read what it says on it, but it'd be nice if that had been a hammered. So I should be so lucky, 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 but I wasn't lucky. Kayleigh, what am I gonna do, Kayleigh? Hope I didn't get a hammered. Right, see you in the next one, folks. Good luck, happy hunting, and I'll try and get out this week. Might have a video next week coming up. Right, bye for now, bye.